Oh my god, here we go, intro music, and here we go, yeah, being 8-bit homo, woo, yeah, Monster Cat, please approve my license, boom, 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 intro music, yeah.
Hello everyone and welcome to another video today. So this is going to be pretty difficult because I'm talking about something that I normally don't really talk about in any of my videos, but I do talk about it on social media sometimes and sometimes during my streams. I have ADHD. For those of you that don't know what ADHD is, it stands for Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder, and it can be one super annoying disorder to have, especially when trying to do YouTube. A lot of people don't consider ADHD to be a real disorder, but I can guarantee you that it does affect my life on a day-to-day basis, and it makes doing anything extremely difficult. Basically, what some of the symptoms are for ADHD are I have a really hard time concentrating on one single thing. And normally I have to have something with me, maybe my phone in my hand. I have to play around with it just so that way my mind can actually try to focus on one simple task. There's a lot more to it, but that's basically the gist of ADHD. And I wasn't born with it like most other people were. Instead, I acquired the disorder because of a traumatic event that happened in my life. I don't want to get too far into it, but essentially, one family member that was very, very close to me was murdered on the same exact day that my little brother was born, and this caused a pretty traumatic event to happen in my head, and I had a chemical imbalance, and it caused me to have ADHD. Now, I've had this since I was about 10 years old, and ever since I had it, my grades started plummeting. I was having a very, very hard time concentrating, and before I had ADHD, I was a straight A student. I had such an easy time concentrating. I loved science, I loved math, I loved all of those things that take a real degree of concentration in order to really get through them. And so I was put on medication in order to get through my ADHD. Now, most people that have ADHD will either take Ritalin or they'll take Adderall, and most people, when you're older, will abuse this drug and use it to help them get through schoolwork. I need this drug, or at least I thought I needed this drug in order to get through my day-to-day actions. And to be honest, I don't know anymore what my ADHD means to me and what it exactly is affecting in my life. Some days I can go perfectly fine without my medication, and my ADHD really doesn't affect me all that much because I'm not really having to focus on a single task, and my day is pretty simple. But then there's other days, like today, trying to make this video was an incredible struggle. Actually finding the motivation and actually sitting in front of this computer and talking to you guys was extremely difficult, and I would find myself on long tangents of watching YouTube videos or playing on my phone or something because my mind could not concentrate on the fact that I needed to film this video. And that's why this video needs to be made. I need to let you guys know that if you have ADHD, it is extremely difficult to go through your day-to-day actions, but it is possible. I have been going without my medication for ADHD for about, I want to say, a week and a half now, and it has been pretty difficult, but I'm starting to learn what exactly my ADHD looks like and how I can combat it without having to use drugs. And I'm not saying that taking drugs for your ADHD is a bad thing at all. It's definitely something that has gotten me through my college work, that has gotten me through my high school life. It is something that I absolutely needed because doing schoolwork with ADHD is extremely difficult. And even making YouTube videos and doing live streams is so difficult with ADHD. Sitting down and having to actually motivate yourself to make a video every single day and to live stream every single day is such a task for me. And I don't know why, it's just so difficult to sit down and tell myself I need to do this. But it's something that I want to do. It's something that I take pride in. I love doing YouTube and I love doing Twitch, and I can't let ADHD ruin that for me. So I just had an awkward cut in this video where I actually just got stuck looking through Twitter and YouTube and everything. Like, guys, this is a real disorder. Like, I don't know why people don't understand that ADHD is a real thing. Like, I literally just stopped my video, could not concentrate enough to actually finish this video, and went over and was on YouTube and Twitter and stuff. And this is something that I'm like starting to deal with, and I'm starting to work through, and knowing like what my like signs are and what my what's the word for it? What the things are that kind of click and make my ADHD kind of activate. There's little things that you can do if you have ADHD to figure out what those things are that make your ADHD kind of kick on. And doing YouTube on top of having ADHD can be very difficult, especially when it comes to making a video every day. So what I recommend for you, if you do have a YouTube channel and you do have ADHD, what I recommend doing is sitting down and trying as hard as you can to come up with so many different YouTube videos, because you'll have those moments when your ADHD kind of seems to be at its low point and you can really concentrate on something. Use that time while it lasts and come up with as many YouTube video ideas as you can. Then the next time that happens for you, take time and film as many of those videos as you can. Then once you get another wave of that, edit as many videos as you can. It can be very difficult, especially doing it every single day, but I know you can do it. If I can do it, I know for a fact you can do it. So keep pushing yourself. If it's something you want to do, you can do it. And another misconception about ADHD that really kind of confuses me is a lot of people assume, oh, you have ADHD, so you must be like hyper and jumping off the walls and all that kind of stuff. That's not what ADHD is to me. What ADHD is to me is if I'm sitting by myself, if I'm taking a shower or something, I will start randomly spouting weird things, or I will say something that's really off the cuff that I think is funny and I'll laugh at it. I sound like a crazy person. I sound like a crazy person just saying this in a video, but these are things that I deal with every single day. Like this morning, I sat in the shower like 20 minutes longer than I wanted to because all I kept thinking about was something off, the side of my head. I don't know. I was just thinking of a weird idea and I kept thinking about it and not realizing I need to get out of the shower. I need to go get changed. I need to go, make something of my life so far today besides just sitting in the shower thinking of funny things. And that is what ADHD is to me. And I hope that if you're dealing with this and you're like, hey, I have the same things that happen to me, and you've never been checked out to see if you have ADHD, please go do so next time you go to the doctor's office, because getting medicated was so helpful to me. And right now I'm at a point in my life where I choose not to take medication. I want to try and get myself off of it. I don't want to be dependent upon drugs for the rest of my life, and that means having to detox from it. That means having to try to get through having a career on YouTube and having a career on Twitch without medicine. And I'm making this video more for myself because I need to talk about these things, and YouTube is the best way to do that. Also, I need to talk to you guys if any of you are suffering from the same thing, and hopefully offer some sort of advice. And I'm sorry if my thoughts in this video weren't pieced together like I had hoped. I tried my best. Again, I'm having a really weird fit of ADHD today. The irony, I know, with ADHD affecting a video about having ADHD, but I'm going to try my best. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you have ADHD or have any kinds of questions, please leave them in the comments down below and I'll try my best to answer them. And I will see you guys tomorrow with another video and another live stream. And until then, stay awesome, stay beautiful. Bye-bye.
Outro music. Ba ba da 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 da. Outro music that sounds somewhat similar to the intro. Ba na 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 na. Yeah.